Good morning. Welcome to Ramblings with Joe. I'm biased. You're biased. We are all biased. We all have our small prejudices. I don't like to ride in a car with someone that smokes. Doesn't mean I don't like that person. I just don't want to be around someone that smokes. We all have our opinions. We're all biased. The problem is we're not all peaceful. The problem is when our bias gets in the way of a peaceful existence. So this is kind of my plea for peace. The peace of interaction with each other. It's difficult to look into oneself and realize that we are wrong. It is difficult for me to look into myself and realize that I am wrong. It's difficult for everybody to do that. That being said, it is essential for peace. It really does start with the man in the mirror. There's no way around that. You have to be willing to look and see whether or not you have a peaceful existence. Whether or not you're encouraging a peaceful existence with other people. We can't let the inertia be for no reason. You've been lied to over and over and over again. This tragic assassination of Charlie Kirk should bring that to the forefront of your mind. You have seen the lies, and you recognize the lies. The problem is we're biased, and we don't want to admit that we bought the lies. What we want to do is say the person who's talking to us, the person that we've been following, the person that we've been listening to, sometimes for decades, has been lying to us. I think the most recent example of this is AOC and her rant about Charlie and how out of context she took it. It is phenomenal that we let the politicians get away with what we do. This is not a left-right issue. This is not a libertarian issue. This is a me issue. It should be a you issue. Take any Charlie Kirk quote that you find offensive. Do a search in Google. Do a search anywhere you want. Use any search engine you want. Do a search for that quote and add in context. Just those two words. Here. Charlie Kirk says, black women don't have brain power. In context. Do that. And you find out he wasn't talking about black women. He was talking about 4 black women. So after you do the search, if you got the guts, if you are brave enough to do it, to find out if you've been lied to find out if the person that you've trusted has been lying to you, if you have that ability, that amount of courageousness to do that, be just a little bit more brave and look at the results and find out if that person has been lying to you. That's step 1. The next step's the hard step. The next step's admitting that you have been following someone who's been lying to you. in letting go of that. That's the hard step. I'm not asking you to change your political point of view. We all have that. I'm a libertarian. A lot of people think I'm a kook. I'm okay with that. I find some of the most loving people in my life are kooky. My political stances, my philosophical followings, my religious beliefs must all be tempered with facts. Period. And anybody who manipulates facts and presents them to me to try and change my mind or to try and influence me with falsehoods and lies has no business being within my social group, within the group of people that can sway my opinion. I've lost a lot of friends over this, both on Facebook and I imagine in real life I'll lose some friends too. That's okay. I want friends who are strong enough to argue with me and honest enough to do it with integrity and won't just say anything to win an argument. Introspection. True introspection. It's hard. It's supposed to be hard. That's why they say take a good, long, hard look at yourself. We shouldn't just do it because of Charlie Kirk. We should do it on a regular basis. Man, I've seen some people who I thought had their heads on straight go down this path of hate. The Charlie Kirk Memorial. It's inspiring. There were a lot of people there. They say 100 million people streamed it live. I hope this momentum is not for nothing. I hope this momentum is for something. We do need to wake up. We do need to look at ourselves. We do need to stop all the lying politicians, both sides of the aisle. And we do need to learn how to talk to each other again. We can yell at each other. We can get heated. We shouldn't be calling each other names. The left has a lot of explaining to do. The media. You know, the left really doesn't have a lot of explaining to do. I've been saying for a while that they deserve to become non-existent. I don't know what's going to take their place, but they deserve to be non-existent. I think that a lot of people started waking up when they realized that Bernie Sanders had been screwed out of the nomination for presidency. I think that's when people started to have their eyes open a little bit. Then this culminated, I hope it has, with the death of Charlie Kirk. I hope it's not for nothing. I hope that we can all look in on ourselves and decide, honestly, with ourselves, did I fall prey to the lie? Am I still falling prey to the lie? I hope not. It's Monday. We've been blessed enough to be given another day, perhaps another week, at least another wake up. I'm excited for the week. I am. I'm hoping that when I get out there on the route that I can feel a change. If I can't see a change, I hope I can feel a change. I hope we can start having a little bit of unity. We don't have to have unity of politics, but we should have unity of outcome, where we're headed, what we want. I hope that you feel peace in your life. It's important. It's very important. I'm going to give it a shot. I hope you find peace, love, and dream. Until next time.